Hi everybody, this is Shavita Kotak and I'm a health and wellbeing coach, and I help people live a healthier, happier life physically, mentally and spiritually. And as you've probably been watching, I've done a 5-day juice fast at Byron Bay with the lovely Sarah from White Lotus Cleansing Retreat, and it's been so amazing. Sarah, you have nurtured me for the last 5 days like a mother. I felt like motherly love given to me.
Of course.
And I have not had that. I can't remember the last time, for 5 days in abundance. Like, I feel so nurtured. So thank you so much for taking me through this beautiful retreat where I think I've reconnected with myself. And the reason I wanted to do this retreat was because I wanted to really reconnect with myself physically, mentally and spiritually. And I couldn't think of a better way than to do this, than to go away 5 days and come and have a really beautiful cleanse and really nurture my body as I approach menopause. Anyway, so Sarah, can you just tell me a little bit about why detoxing can be good for you? What is the purpose of detoxing?
So on every level, I mean, even if you're healthy, if there's chronic health conditions, anything going on with your system, we all need to clear and purify. So there's emotional, there's physical levels. And so I think the more that you can stop and reconnect with yourself, things shift so that we make way for new energy and new light and new things. So I think detoxing in general is really important for the system, because you're actually purifying and cleansing the blood, which allows clearing of the digestive system and then just clarity and calmness of the mind.
Okay. So how does it help you on emotional? So there's physical, mentally and spiritually. Physically, how does it cleanse you? What the herbs you take, the juices and fasting, what's the purpose of that?
Okay, so with the programs that we do here, we mainly work with water fasting or organic cold pressed juice fasting. So with the juices, it's all liquid. So we really promote fasting because you actually are giving your whole digestive system a complete rest. All the processes, all the enzymes, the whole digestive system from the mouth all the way through to the elimination channels, as well as the mind, is having a break from digestion and having a break from food. So this allows all the energy in the body to be diverted elsewhere for self-healing, for repair, for regeneration within the body. And it's sort of the energy, physical energy works to wherever the body needs healing.
I found this really helpful. By not eating and focusing on food, I found I had more time, not just physically more time, also mentally I had more space, headspace to just clear my head without thinking about food or anything happening in my body. I felt like lightness in my body from just doing this 5-day cleanse, which has been amazing for me. So what is a process, a typical day in a cleanse? What would you say?
So what we've been doing is we wake up first thing in the morning and we do our energy movements. So we either do yoga, we do qigong to actually get the energy and the physical body moving. So what we really focus on is stimulating all of the elimination channels and all the detox pathways. So your liver, your kidney, your skin, the lungs and the liver, they're all the elimination pathways and channels. So we really focus on stimulating that first thing in the morning. We take a whole range of naturopathic detox supplements to allow the body to help pull the toxins out of the system, really focusing on alkalizing the body. So most people that come, or if there's any chronic health conditions or lots of coffee, sugar, red meat in the diet, the body becomes a pH of 5, which is acidic. So what we try to promote with detoxing and with the programs is to become more alkaline, which is from 7 and above. So everything that we're doing through the week and through the day is all about trying to increase your pH to a higher pH. So that when it's higher, you actually are eliminating toxins out of your system. When you're a pH of 5, you're actually recycling acidic toxicity through the body, and so that's usually where chronic health conditions start manifesting and start getting bigger, whereas when you're alkaline, you're actually eliminating those.
So what can we do at home to help us promote our body to be more alkaline? What sort of things can we eat or do?
So There are alkalizing mineral formulas. So I usually think one of the best ways, there is a mineralizing formula called Basica. So 1 teaspoon of that in a glass of water every morning is a great way to start the liver, to start processing and to boost the alkalinity. Also, coconut oil pulling is great because it actually pulls all the toxins out of your lymphatic system. Tongue scraping, so all these little things that everybody does every day as a morning ritual on retreat is all about stimulating all the detox pathways and starting to get you alkaline. And the more alkaline you are first thing in the morning, then the more you don't want to have anything acidic through the day. So you actually crave healthy alkaline things like juices and smoothies, lots of water. You can get alkaline water these days where the pH is actually like a pH 9, so that when you have got acidity in the body, you can actually bring the pH higher.
Yes, I've been doing the coconut pulling, and it's been really quite nice to do. It's a nice feeling of the coconut going into your mouth feels clean and fresh, and I've really enjoyed that part of it. So what's the next part of the...
and then we go into the colonics.
Yes.
So the colonic hydrotherapy, bowel elimination is one of the most important aspects of a detoxification program. Because what's happening with all the supplements, with all the juices, with all the practices and therapies that we're doing, we're actually starting to release all the toxins out of the body, out of the blood, out of the organs, out of the fat tissues. Everything's starting to come out of the body, and then what happens is it goes back into the blood, and then it goes into the bowel. So if you're actually not eliminating those toxins out through the bowel, it becomes like an auto-intoxication, like a blood poisoning. That actually all goes back into the body. So with the colonics and with the bowel elimination, we're actually allowing all those toxins to come out of the system so that more toxicity can be released from the body and from the organs.
Yeah, that's an interesting experience. I've done the colonics. They were a bit uncomfortable, but you can feel yourself becoming freer. What was the mental aspect of colonics, the mental benefits?
So the mental benefits, so really with the colonics, it's actually allowing all the physical toxins to come out through the system. So, usually it can create cramping, nauseousness, that painful feeling. That's actually toxins stirring out of the liver and out of the gallbladder to be eliminated. The mental and emotional benefits, I find I've been doing colonics for 10 years, and I found like there's a really great metaphysical connection with the colonics as well, because we actually, our digestive systems are actually at the seat of our emotions. So we hold everything in our digestive system.
It's like your second brain in your...
It's exactly your second brain. So when a child, like when you were formed as a baby, half your nervous system, so your large intestine is half your nervous system and half your immune system. So your large intestine actually came from the same form that the brain was built. So really in our whole digestive system, especially in our large intestine, it's actually the seat of our emotions. So we hold on to our emotions. So with the colonics, when you're actually able to allow the water to come in and to release, it's actually a lot of release of emotional energy, of emotional toxicity, any emotions that are trapped inside the system as well. You're actually able to release that. And so that is actually a really big part of the program and of the process, because I think if people weren't able to do that, it's like a full completion. It's sort of like we ingest things into our body, we digest them, we assimilate them, and if we don't have that release, then it's not a full completion in our life. And I think we need that on a day-to-day basis, and these days there's so many problems with digestive system and sluggishness and constipation that's all being held into the body, and then that creates disease within the body, within the brain, lots of uneasiness. So
it's a way of releasing emotionally and physically, I suppose. And then what other parts of the part? We've been doing the saunas and the electric machines.
So we do, so the other aspects that are really important in a detox program, so we use the far infrared sauna every day. And so that's also to use the organs of elimination. So skin, the skin is one of the largest organs of elimination as well. So we take in through the body, through the skin, and we also release toxins through the body. So the far infrared sauna allows all the toxins to work and melt within and pushes it all out through the skin. So there's been a lot of studies showing that the skin, the sweat coming out from a far infrared sauna is really high in heavy metal toxicity. So heavy metal toxicity also plays a really big part in a lot of mental conditions, like with depression, definitely with cancers, all different things. So we can actually have lots of metal toxicity in our system, and they can sometimes create different health conditions that don't normally get picked up. Whereas when we clear that out of the system, it's like the body becomes clear of any metal blockages that are going on in the body. So the far infrared sort of works on that level, helping to release the toxins out through the skin. And then we also use a body health electroregenesis machine, which actually works on balancing the positive and negative polarity in your body.
What does that mean?
So when you go to the ocean or when you go to the rainforest, it's full of negative ions, and so our body needs those negative ions to help relax and to give us health. It's sort of really high in antioxidants. When you're in the city or when there's stress or with really bad diets and toxic lifestyles, we become high in positive ions. So it's like a battery charge. You have a positive and a negative ion. When you have too much positive ions in the body or too much negative ions in the body becomes balanced, and the electromagnetic frequency in the body is not balanced. So the body health machine helps balance those polarities so that all the energy can move within the system in a balanced way. And it actually detoxifies the cells inside the cells. So inside the ATP cells, it actually detoxifies inside your cells. And it also helps with balancing the entire system. So the hormonal system helps release cortisol and stress in the system. If there's any inflammation in the body, it helps rebalance all of that too. So we use that machine as more of an energetic shift with the body. Because we do really work on the physical body with the cleansing and with the juices, on the emotional body with colonics and with releasing, and then with the body health electroregenesis machine working more like on an energetic level as well.
One thing I found about this juice fast, I thought I'd be hungry. But I haven't actually been hungry. I actually feel quite full within myself. How does that happen?
So that's with all the supplements that you're taking. So if you were to do a juice fast or a water fast just on its own, it's natural that you're going to be hungry and it's going to take away from the experience. So the supplements that we use here with the bentonite, the psyllium, the enzymes, the vitamin C, they all help keep your digestive system full with that level of satiety, and also with the spirulina. It gives you a level of protein in the body, so you actually have all your nutritional needs taken every day. So that, because it's a specialized naturopathic detox supplements, you take them at specialized times, so that it actually stops you from being hungry, so that the juices can really work on cleansing the system.
Well, I've done my 5-day juice fast with Sarah, and it's been absolutely revolutionary for me. I didn't know what to expect when I came. I had no idea where I was going to stay, who you were, and I am so blessed that I've had the pleasure of spending the last 5 days with you and sharing this time. I've been totally nurtured, physically, mentally and spiritually. All my needs have been met. My juices, picking me up, taking me here, taking me there. It's just like self-care on steroids for me. That's how it feels. And I feel ready to face the world again and recharge, to look after my family, continue with my work. And I just think I want to do this. I think I would want to do this every year, to just reset my body and make sure I'm on the right path in my life as the years, and as I enter into my later part of my life. I just want to make sure that I'm on the right track. So thank you so much, Sarah, for giving me such a beautiful experience.
You too. My pleasure.
Oh, and if you want to know more about the retreat I've been to, I'll put the link below and you can check out Sarah's website. Anyway, thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.